The Nintendo Switch 2 Direct just happened, and boy oh boy do I have thoughts. Let's dive in. So the Switch 2 Direct was packed full of info. They had so much info that they released a bunch of info on their Switch 2 dedicated site page, the Nintendo app, Nintendo Today app, and a bunch more of info. Long and short of it is it's launching on June 5th, 2025. Pre-orders go up April 9th on the Nintendo website and associated US retailers. I think it's the 8th for the UK. It's priced at $449, which is still reasonable. I was worried it was going to be at the $500, but you know, it's only $100 more than the OLED for all of the capabilities, which we'll get into a little bit. I think that's fair. And there is a $500 bundle that comes exclusive with the new Mario Kart title, which we'll also get into in a little bit. Overall, I was really happy with the way this Direct went about. Just getting into the games really quick, we had Mario Kart World revealed, which we saw a slight teaser of in the Switch 2 reveal trailer back in January. And we got a new Donkey Kong game after all of these years. Donkey Kong Bonanza looks crazy good. The new Donkey Kong character redesign, which is awesome. We got some info on Metroid Beyond. Hades 2 is confirmed. Split Fiction and a bunch more games. Street Fighter 6 is in there. Cyberpunk 2077. GameCube on the NSO for Switch Online expansion pack is finally a thing. My favorite console is finally going to the Switch Online, and I couldn't be more excited about that. There was just so much happening, I couldn't even keep track of everything, honestly. We also found out what the C button does on the right Joy-Con. This is for the game chat function, which we are finally, after all this time, getting voice chat and even a camera as an attachment accessory back onto the console. No more using the phone app. You can chat with 4 or 5 people. At least they showed 4 in the trailer. Maybe more down the line, who knows. You can share your screen. You can go on camera, you can play games together, all of these things. It was really cool and, you know, a little cringy on the Nintendo side, but it's exciting there's a camera there. And I'm interested to see what else we can do maybe in the future. Maybe they'll allow people to stream, who knows. But having the voice chat on there is a game changer alone. 7.9-inch screen. I believe the OLED was like 6.7, so that's a really big increase. 4K docked, LCD screen, HDR, 1080p on the handheld, up to 120 frames per second. The dock also comes with a fan to help with cooling of the actual Switch for performance. And just great. We got the, what is this called? Kickstand, basically, but it's fully fledged and has nice range of motion, as you can see here. For, you know, tate or tabletop mode, I mean, not tate. That's separate. A lot going on. The controllers are magnetic and connect with a snap. The mouse controls were finally confirmed, and both Joy-Cons use mouse controls, so that's very cool. Just so many different features to look at here. Spatial and 3D audio, 256 gigs internal storage with the support of micro SD express cards. You cannot use as micro SD cards anymore, but express cards are confirmed. Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games, and also Nintendo Switch Edition games that are going to have upgrade features down the line, and we can get into that in a second. Just overall, a lot to see here. Totally backwards compatible, which is nice. I believe a lot of the accessories also work via Bluetooth or wireless connection, which is nice, so your old stuff will work on the new stuff. I believe Labo would not work because that requires the dimensions of the original Switch, so sorry Labo fans, all 5 of us. That's out. Alright, checking out some of the accessories. The Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller has USB-C, all of the original buttons you're used to having. It also has the C button right on the remote, which is nice. Here's a side view. It has an audio jack for headsets. It has 2 back paddles, which you can use to macro buttons too, which is a really nice feature. I believe this is the same price, $79 as the original Pro controller, so that's nice. Switch 2 Joy-Cons left and right, $89. I believe this is a $10 increase. They do come with the console, but this is an extra set. Joy-Con 2 charging grip. I don't believe this is going to be included like it was in the Switch 1, but it's a nice little thing to have, so I might grab one. These are extra straps. Joy-Con 2 wheels for Mario Kart, I guess, and other racing games. Totally not needed, but if you do use motion controls, it's kind of cool. Here's the camera, very nice, just to have. I'm probably going to grab one for sure because I got one for the PS5, and, you know, I do a lot of things with camera and content creation. It's always nice to be able to chat with stuff like that. Switch 2 dock set, you get the HDMI, the power brick, the dock itself for $109. Makes sense. There is a little bit more in this dock than the original one at $80, I think it was around. Comes with the fan and supports 4K, so makes sense. Nintendo Switch 2 carrying case and screen protector. Switch all-in-one case, which includes the ability to carry around your dock, which is kind of nice. And an AC adapter. These are just the initial outset of accessories. They also mention, again, the micro SD Express, which makes total sense here. All right. I know I look really red. Obviously, it's because of the screen. It'll look better in a second. We need to talk about the new logo and how it comes together. Like, this is just perfection. I'm hyped. This looks so good. It looks so good. 24 Racers is insanity. Like, crazy. Got hovercraft, jet skis, snowmobiles, tons of characters, new courses. The skies look beautiful. That looks insane. Ah. King Boo out here, my boy. You can grind on rails now, which is really, really cool. And flip between them. You got Moo Moo Meadows cow out here. You can grow super big. So there's new power-ups. You got Hammer Bros. Ugh. You just drive an entire truck, which looks crazy. And now it looks like there's new outfits. And you can change. I don't know what any of that does or whatnot, but looks... It's everything I thought it would never happen is happening. I didn't know they could make Mario Kart any better, and they did. And here it is. Mario Kart World. Coming to the Nintendo Switch 2.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo
Yes, it is.
Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Look at that outfit! I love everything about this.
Mario Kart game,
I really do.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses.
I'm glad they like kept classics though, for sure, like the classic mode.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
24 racers is crazy.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you...
I think this mode will be fun too. It's kind of like a mini battle royale kind of mode as well.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Having a free roam is nice too.
Around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Photo mode.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
June 5th.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
I'm excited we're getting a Direct too.
Look out for more information in the future.
When I saw this next game and just how exciting it was to see Kirby, I was blown away. And then for them to say, oh, by the way, it's a game you haven't seen in like 20 years, and we're getting Kirby Air Ride 2, Kirby Air Riders for the Nintendo Switch 2, developed by Sakurai. I was blown away. This was such a good game on the GameCube, and I was just so happy to see it return to its glory. Like, it's so awesome to have this back, honestly. From Software coming out with a new game just exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026 with Duskbloods was honestly something that was not on my bingo card, or probably anyone else's for that mind. Initially, I thought this was a trailer for Bloodborne 2 or something insane like that, which didn't even make sense, I know, but man, I was hyped to see this for sure. Seeing a new Donkey Kong after all of this time was honestly so exciting for me. Like, I was hyped that we're finally getting a new one. The title is awesome. The font looked great. The colors of the screen with the game looked great. The gameplay looked great. There was just so much going on and new abilities and just free world, and it was a sight to see. Launching in July, right after the Switch 2 launch in June, it's honestly awesome. I wonder if they're going to do the same thing as Switch 1 and just have a game every month and say, screw it, let's just ball out again like we did in 2017. All right, we got to show off the GameCube, obviously. Like, this was such a hype announcement, honestly.
Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library.
I'm so excited this is happening.
To Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the
Crazy to think that was 24 years ago.
A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton. Link
Yes.
sail on an adventure across
Wind Waker on Switch confirmed. The rumors were true. That's what I thought initially.
history and the world.
Soul Calibur 2 is a great get, especially with Link being in there.
In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link, from the Legend of Zelda series, enters the frame.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur 2.
Soul Calibur 2.
Experience a world of
And F-Zero, awesome.
speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
This is so great.
Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In
Online, of
games
course.
multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original.
I think that's a nice feature as well, to be honest with you.
You can also check the controls for each
And
title,
controller mapping or rebuttons is nice.
More titles will be added.
Look at that. You get Pokemon and Fire Emblem and Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion Original, Chibi Robo, Pokemon Coliseum.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
Same day
Switch 2
as the Switch
Game
2.
Library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after.
I'm so excited we're also getting a controller as well.
Also be released.
Wireless and all that.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Perfect. I wish they would have did that with the others, but, you know, it's alright. The GameCube, having that is nice.
Members will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
The Switch 2 Direct had so many games to offer. Like, I can't even cover them all. I was so excited about it. Stealth40k on Twitter posted a really nice, what am I going to try to say here? Like, a nice summary of them. So really quick here, as you can see, this is what Stealth posted here. We got Mario Kart World, Bravely Default, Flying Fairy HD Remaster, Street Fighter 6, Split Fiction, Hogwarts Legacy, Hitman World of Assassination, Yakuza 0, Deltarune, Civilization 7, Survival Kids, I don't really remember much about that one, Cyberpunk 2077, Kunutsugami, Path of the Goddess, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, Nobunuga's Ambition, Awakening, Complete Edition, Fast Fusion, Fortnite, Arcade Archives 2, Arcade Archives 2, and Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Also, GameCube Switch Online Expansion Pass with the 3 games they showed. Just a lot of content, honestly. Well, overall, I'm ecstatic for the Switch 2. It was such a good Direct. As one of my friends said, 12 out of 10, fantastic showing. Nice pacing, good amount of information, tons of more information online on their websites. Solid launch lineup. It looks fantastic. All of the specs look great. A lot of the leaks were true. There's voice chat, 4K. Just honestly, it was magnifique. I thought the Switch 1 2017 presentation was it, but this may have topped it. Honestly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.